The Halterra Group is a real estate syndication company that is vertically integrated with acquisitions, asset management, and construction management capabilities. Our general partnership includes 4 professionals with expertise within industries including real estate brokerage, property management, mortgage lending, capital projects, and wealth management. As a collective, we bring institutional-grade acquisitions insight and operational efficiency across all realms of multifamily real estate. Real estate syndication is a process where investors can pool money and other resources together to invest in real estate larger than they would typically seek out on their own. Typically, only the wealthiest and most connected individuals could afford high-priced property. With real estate syndications, you can invest in multi-million-dollar residential and commercial real estate properties around the country and earn some pretty good profits. The types of investors which typically invest with Halterra Group include small to medium-sized private investors, and together we form a new single asset fund to purchase a larger property. These investors are considered limited partners, or LPs. And for our LPs, this is more of a set it and forget it type of investment, as the active participation is upfront, which is the time that they're reviewing the deal and applicable investor materials, when they're reviewing and executing the fund agreement, which reserves their spot in a particular deal, and ultimately when they wire their dollars into our fund-specific investment portal. And as a result, LPs get access to this worry-free asset, which expands their portfolio immensely. In 2 years, the Halterra Group has been able to acquire approximately $20 million in assets. We purchased 5 buildings, which comprises a total of 350 plus units, and 5 acres of land that we intend to develop on in the future. We have north of 100 investors from all types of backgrounds, including physicians, attorneys, athletes, educators, C-suite professionals, and the list goes on. But most importantly, we've paid out north of $300,000 in investor dividends. The types of apartments that we buy include those in solid neighborhoods that offer us the ability to improve the property's income. And you'll typically see this opportunity referred to as a value add opportunity. Commercial property is valued differently than residential property, as the income that the property produces dictates the value of the entire property. Essentially, the more it makes, the more it's worth. And because of that, we specifically target and seek to acquire buildings in well-located Class C and Core Plus areas. Each building must meet the fundamental criteria, which includes a minimum 7% capitalization rate, or cap rate, be a minimum of 50 apartment units on average, and a unit mix of primarily 1 and 2 bedroom apartment units. To lower property expenses, we have an extensive checklist that all Halterra Group owned properties go through. We install low-flow water-saving devices to reduce water bills. LED lights are installed to reduce electric usage. We renegotiate and lower facility maintenance costs such as landscaping, exterminators, and other related subcontractors. Gas and electric utility rates are also renegotiated, and ultimately, we focus on lowering usage. When a tenant comes to the end of their lease and decides to leave the property, we remodel our apartment units to allow rents to be raised. We install high-quality building materials to minimize turnover expenses during ownership of the complex. We also add additional income streams such as laundry fees, vending machines, and other miscellaneous fees for things like applications, parking, storage, and even pets. And as a result of lowering expenses and raising our income, we increase the net operating income, otherwise known as NOI. When we improve the NOI, we force appreciation and increase the building's value. To invest with Halterra Group, shares can be purchased for $10,000 per share. These shares are available first come, first served, until the fundraise target is achieved. There is no max amount of shares that can be purchased by a single individual or entity. Halterra Group investors are compensated 3 ways: cash flow, depreciation, and equity. For cash flow, investors with the Halterra Group can expect to receive an annual ROI of 7% or greater. Dividends are paid to investors quarterly. The second, depreciation. Real estate is one of the only assets that will appreciate or go up in value, which is your equity, and depreciate or go down in value based on the age of the real estate. The IRS allows real estate owners to depreciate your real estate by 27.5 years. So for every year of ownership, the investors will receive a K-1, which entitles you to go to your tax provider and write off the value of the real estate on your personal taxes. The third way that investors are compensated is based on the equity For example, if an investor buys one share at $10,000 and another investor buys 5 shares at $50,000, when the value appreciates, the investor who purchased 5 shares will have a larger pro rata ownership stake than the investor who purchased 1 share, and equity payments will be paid in direct alignment with your ownership stake. Before investing with the Halter Group, we encourage investors to do their due diligence in understanding our team's integrity, our honesty, and our track record, as each are vital to our overall success. We encourage understanding our experience in the industry, as it's highly important for you to understand how long we've been in the business and our levels of experience. We also advise our investors to speak with their legal and financial teams for additional input. And should you choose to invest with Halter Group, please know that we will put your needs and your finances above everything to protect your investment at all costs and always do the right thing.